welcome to, where are we?
llanllwchaiarn Church.
llanllwchaiarn Church. Took me long enough to learn how to say it.
Lots of things. Do you want to start again?
Here's the video of abuse that I received whilst making these videos. I will put this in just to let you all know exactly what I deal with on a daily basis.
Glitter in your hair. It's gay.
It's because I'm pretty.
Rolling in gay.
Don't be so homophobic.
I'm definitely not. I'm supporting you coming out towards it. Well done.
Thank you. This church was in relation to the Pryce Jones building, which is the other part of the series, or whatever you want to call it. So we're just going to try a ghost hunt and then see where we go from there, really, isn't it?
Probably back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flies. So this is llanllwchaiarn Church graveyard. It's a very old graveyard. There is some new ones over in the distance, and we have got, well, supposedly, we haven't found it yet, Sophie's just off looking for it, Pryce Jones grave here, which would be very interesting, I think, if we manage to get some interesting stuff coming through. This is reasonably local to where I lived for a few years. There's a couple of people here who I know as well, which makes it just a little bit more interesting, I suppose, because obviously if something comes through that is private to myself, then that would be more proof. I don't really know whether I'm trying to prove it or disprove it all, really. I haven't quite figured that bit out. Oh dear, tree's fallen down there and caused a right mess. So you've got all this overgrown here. He could be buried in that lot somewhere. And that's overgrown there. But so I'll just show you around a little bit, and then while Soph hunts down Pryce Jones, I can do the thing. What'll also be interesting is if we will be doing another part to this, where we have an area. There was a big train accident around the sort of time that Pryce Jones was alive, I think. I can't exactly remember the dates right now, but we'll be doing a thing there, and hopefully in line with that we will be doing a house that was right next to that train crash, and there is reports of hauntings and other odd things that are happening there. It's a lovely church, I think. Right, after a long, arduous journey, we found it.
Okay.
This is the grave, or at least the graves, because it's the wife and him, from what we can tell, of Sir Pryce Jones. This man helped build this church. He helped build the building that we were in the other day. Sophie's gone off on a woodland trekking mission, I think, by the looks. It's pretty overgrown. It's all very bushy here. So we're not quite sure how we're going to play this out. We've got everything set up by a bench by the church itself. We might come over here if we get anything at all that sort of corresponds to any information that may be to do with Pryce Jones. Then we'll come over here. Now we know where it is, we can definitely do that. So we're going to wait for it to go a little bit darker and then we'll start. I would like to do the Estes method, but I haven't brought headphones because I'm an idiot. I do have a tablet with things on. It's not going to be brilliant, but we'll do our best. And yeah, we've got motion detection lights, we've got a torch that might flick on and off, we've got, what else?
Rich teas.
We've got rich tea biscuits, so
Water.
that's gonna get them straight out.
Obviously.
EMF, we've got EMF readers and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see what we can find and see what we can sort.
We've also got 15,000 midges.
I'm going to show you the equipment. I don't know where I got up to on the last one now. She messed up the last part of this video. I don't even know. We don't have no battery left. There'll be no memory left. I'm just going to show you.
Oh, a bat! Oh, no one! Oh, I love that.
Straight out of hell is where that bat came from. Anyway, I'm going to show you the equipment we've got. Show you the setup we've got. We heard a strange sound, but it was like a ding on metal. And I couldn't quite trace where it was, but it came directly from the grave we just shown you. So that's a bit odd. And then also when we were coming back, feeling a bit needy, are you or what? When I was coming back up the path, we just popped down to get these rich tea biscuits and water for the lady. And as we were walking back up the path, that bag, wherever it is, it made a noise. Now, obviously these are silly little things, but they're worth mentioning in case other weird things happen and it all adds up. So what I've done is, oh, we don't need my motion detection, we've got one. So I've got these motion detection lights. They're pretty clever in the sense that they only turn on when they're meant to. What are you reading from my bag for?
Looking for a little bit of rubbish to put the chewing gum in, so I'm not sticking it on Pat's bin.
I'll stick it on the bag.
Oh, okay.
We'll be going in the bin. So anyway, we've got these motion detection lights. We'll have one there, one there. We have a torch down here, which is very hard to turn on. So if that turns on, I'm going to go for a run. And then we've got this little device. And this little device, let me switch it on, is actually a CO2 measuring thing, but it's got a temperature control on it and also humidity. So I just thought, why not? Nobody else has one, so why don't I do it? So we're going to have that there like that. Well, actually, I better turn it off because the battery will be flat. But yeah, so that's the setup. And well, we'll just see what we see, really. So it's darker now, and you won't be able to see us, but that little green light is the EMF. And we've got two lights, those motion detection lights just by it. It is raining on and off, and there's thunderstorms, which is great news. But we're going to give it a quick go and see what we can get in between the showers. So if there's anybody here who would like to chat with us, my name is Dan and this is Soph with me. If you can come close to us by that green light, there is a device there that will be able to pick up when you're near it. And the two motion detection lights behind it will also pick up movement. It was going off a moment ago, but it's stopped now. There is also a torch on the floor which is very hard to turn on, so if that goes off, then... oh, the EMF's reading something. The EMF, by the way, is actually resting on a gravestone, if that makes any difference.
Yeah.
Really enjoying myself. It's one of those moments in life where you just think, I'm so glad that I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
I'm glad I'm sitting in the rain and dark.
Yeah. Nothing happening either.
Mm.
Some form of spirit box type thing running. It's not very good, but we can try. If there's anybody here who'd like to make contact with us, you can talk into the device right next to where I am. And I should be able to hear you. Can you tell us your name? If you're with us now, you setting off the EMF reader. We can see that flickering. That's good. Can you keep doing that? Okay, we've got good reading. That's very good, thank you. Can you move over to my right to the motion detection lights and set those off? grab that. Or set the torch off that's on the floor. Are you buried here at llanllwchaiarn Church? We're looking to talk to Pryce. Is that you, Pryce, that's making the EMF go off? Thank you. If it is you, Pryce, can you not let it go off for a while? I've got this phone in airplane mode, so... Could you give us another sign that you're here? The two little white lights that are on this gravestone next to us. They react to movement. We're getting good EMF readings. But not a lot else. I'm going to get the spirit box out and see if that comes up with anything. Is there anybody who wishes to make contact? Well, Pryce Jones is here. Could you please state your name? There's a lot going on there. Are you buried in this graveyard? It's going nuts now. Could you state the name of this church? If there's anybody here, could you come and stand near me? Let this EMF reader show that you're there. There's so much coming from that spirit box, it's just not... It's not even understandable. A better app. So if there's anyone here with us now who would like to communicate or talk to us or just tell us your name, you can speak into this device and we should be able to hear you. Do you know our name? Could you say the name of this church? Or just let us know that you're buried in this graveyard. That's good. Could you try that again? Are you buried in this graveyard? Do you know either of our names? What is your name? No, it's got nothing. Not even the EMF running. Everything's gone quiet. Look at us stood out here in the rain trying to talk to you and you won't reply. So we've decided to move over to the grave of Pryce Jones. It is kind of a main point. So you've got, where's my red dot? So you've got your EMF there, motion detection there, motion detection there somewhere, and then this little thing is going to give us a reading of CO2 levels, temperature and humidity, just because why not, really. So I think we'll start off by introducing ourselves. So if you can hear us, we are Dan and Soph. We're here just to have a chat with you. We don't mean to be of any bother. Please let us know if you want us to leave, but we would just like to talk to you and just confirm that you're there. We looked in the Pryce Jones building to see what we could find there, and it's a fantastic building. We didn't get too much in there, but there's a few bits that concerned us, shall we say. So we thought we'd try here and see if we can get in touch. So Pryce Jones, if you're here, could you make that green light shine up to red? I better move because that light's going to keep flicking on. All you've got to do is stand by it, and then that green light will start to flicker. If you could do that for us, please, to prove that you're there. But it is changing, and I've never seen it do that before. I use this CO2 meter in my van in case of exhaust gases coming into the cab. So I've watched it pretty closely. I've never seen it actually go up and down like that before. It's weird. If there's anybody here, doesn't have to be Pryce Jones, could you please come over by that green light just in front of me there, and it will start to flicker. If you've got this far through the video, we will be investing soon in some night vision and things, I think, to do this, because this is pretty bland. There's not a lot going on. But we are doing future videos.
Was that lightning?
I mean,
We'll soon find out, but either way.
it was a flash from above us, closely encountering thunder. Surely that would energise spirits, wouldn't you think? Having all that energy in the air.
No idea.
We'll hear thunder in a minute if it is. Well, in theory. You can have just an electric storm where you just get lightning, I guess. Cumulonimbus clouds. There's a bit of thunder there in the background, isn't there? Okay, well, we're getting nothing here, are we?
There it is.
That's nice. I mean, we really are pushing our luck, aren't we?
Yeah, there's a lot of trees right now.
Thunderstorm, trees, ghost hunting, dark, nighttime, no lights. Doing this. Why?
Your idea.
It was my idea. No, I'll take the brunt of that one, yeah, definitely.
You can take everything on the front of that.
I want a really good camera so we can get some lightning shots. That'd be awesome. I could like open videos with lightning shots.
Yeah, you could.
That'd be awesome. I wish I was a millionaire. Anyway, we're getting nothing at all, are we? Like literally absolutely nothing here. We're going to go very soon. If you would like to communicate or even just to make our day and let us know that you're here, just stand, I know, just stand near that green light and just let us know that you're here. Or can you not come out because of the storm? That's something I've never considered. Yeah, I've never considered that actually. Maybe we've picked the absolute worst night, yeah. Yeah. It's a beautiful I tell you what, I'll record the storm instead. Because it's nicer than the ghosts right now. Well, there's going to be a minute to it. Oh, it's me moving. Okay, well, we're getting nothing so far. if I make this into one video, then I apologise for wasting your time. If I make this into the other video, I will have shortened it down quite a lot, and obviously I'll put this bit in. We will be doing a major crash site which happened around the time of Pryce Jones and some of his friends, and I think that sheriff might have passed. Oh, we missed that.
Yeah, we did.
That was a big one.
It really was.
I'm just gonna record the storm a little bit, and then we'll pack up because that rain will hit us in a minute.
Yeah, and my boys don't like it.
But keep an eye on that stuff, won't you? Because it's hurting my neck to bend around that far. That is the storm cloud right above us there. It's just starting to creep over Newtown now.
You know where we're standing with the biggest trees?
Oh, it's fine, man. It'll hit the trees, not us.
Sure.
Evidently the ghosts just want to make me look a fool tonight. I was starting to like Pryce Jones until he did that to me.
We can follow you home, won't we? Or something. Okay.
That was pretty. I don't even know if I paid that off, but...
Can we?
Okay, so... we're getting nothing, so we're just going to unintroduce ourselves. Thank you if you have tried to contact us in any way and you couldn't get through for some reason, or the storm is affecting you, or however. We may come back when the storm's not here at some point. But for now, obviously, you can't follow us home, you can't attach yourselves to us. We do ask respectfully you don't do that. We've come here just to have a chat and leave it at that. So, yeah, we'll leave you with the storm. I hope it doesn't affect you too much. And for those at home who are still probably not watching, thank you. We will try and actually make content for you at some point. Something interesting to think about.
Thank you.
But before I go, I will just check the temperature of that again. Yep, still a very boring 20 degrees. Goodbye.
Bye.
So, that was boring, wasn't it? Well done for staying. Anyway, so the idea was that day we were going to go and ghost hunt the train crash site, and we also were going to hopefully get more content on that place, but the weather, the fact that we were getting nothing to stay for, it all went a bit Pete-tong. So the idea was then that we thought, okay, well, Soph's idea was to do the train line another time when it was a bit better timing wise, and also we had the opportunity of possibly going into a house that is right next to that train site. In fact, you can see it in the pictures from the train crash back then. We're not sure how that's going to pan out, so what I was going to do was only put these videos up when I had them all ready, or make a longer video from them, but I'm going to put this one up now, give you an idea of what's going on, and then the next one will be either just the rail track, probably just me, or possibly the rail track and the house, either one with Soph, but I don't know yet. It might just be me. I might just have to go and get it done because this is a bit behind on time now. Thanks for watching if you have. I really appreciate it. I'm not doing this very professionally, I'm sure you can gather. Sorry about that. But if I get interest, if people start actually enjoying these videos, I'm doing it just a bit of a hobby. I wanted to learn how to edit a bit more. And I mainly do like car repair videos to help people save money on cars and whatever else. And walks. I like going on random walks and stuff. So if these get some recognition, I will then look into more equipment, into maybe editing a bit more detailed and sorting these out a bit more. So there's more interest in them, I guess. Obviously, your guys' opinion would be brilliant on that. So, thank you for watching, and go watch another video if you like. If not, I understand. I'm sick of my face too. Yeah.